Hi there, and welcome to Jay's Toy Collection UK, and I am back again with another interview. This time I'm still at Hasbro, and I'm here with the lovely Jing from the Star Wars team. How are you doing?
I am doing well. Thank you for being here and talking to me. Yeah, so I work on Star Wars. I'm on the brand marketing team.
Excellent. So, great panel today. We will get into that. But first, I'm going to tell you my Star Wars story, and hopefully you can tell me yours.
Okay.
So, Star Wars to me, I used to watch it as a kid, and I did not know it was a big thing at all.
Yeah.
We used to go to the local VHS, that's how old I am, rental store, and my granddad used to rent most of the original trilogy every Saturday.
Okay.
I used to go in the garden and pretend I had lightsabers. I was Luke on one side, I was Darth Vader on the other side, running around.
Oh.
So that's how it started for me, and I've loved Star Wars since. How did it start for you?
Yeah, I mean, I will say, I think I've been on camera saying this before too, but it did start with the prequels for me. So that was my introduction into Star Wars. And I loved that universe, and then I went back to watch the original trilogy. So obviously, I was a little on the younger side with the prequels, but the world building aspect of it was amazing to see. And then I've also had people in my life that introduced me more to it. So we watched the Clone Wars, and I was watching it in certain orders. For example, Rebels was amazing. And then from there, it kind of just expands into your life, right? Like, so I have Star Wars tree toppers, for example. Like, it's in my holiday. It's in my personal life in so many ways. And I'm raising my daughter to love Chewbacca and Yoda and Grogu.
It's such a brand that spans generations. Yeah. So there is something for everyone, be it from the Clone Wars. I'm still trying to get through the Clone Wars. It's been there's so many episodes to watch. I'm still trying to. I've watched Ahsoka, I've watched a bit of Rebels, but trying to watch, it's just so much to get through, isn't it?
And like your story, this is how kids do it. They play with the lightsabers. They pretend, this wrapping paper roll is a lightsaber, and that's how my daughter did it actually, like the wrapping paper roll. So it's amazing that Star Wars is generational and it continues to be relevant.
Excellent. So there's a couple of scales at the moment. There is the 3.75 vintage collection and the 6-inch.
Yes.
Mainly I've been a 6-inch collector until this year, where I started collecting the vintage collection.
Okay.
So I've gone to my favourite film, I've gone to Return of the Jedi and tried to find everything. Which means I've been able to buy the Boba Fett throne room to convert into Jabba's palace. And that has been my favourite release of the year so far. Yes. So I wanted to ask, what was your favourite release of the year so far?
Ooh, there's so many that get released. I talk about the Luke and Grogu build-a pack just because of the world building aspect of it. I love, there's all those little accessories in the vintage collection, and the Black Series, it was both. And I can't forget the N1. So the N1, was a work of art. It was beautiful. Chris Rice, the designer on that vehicle, was he did a lot of great work with that. It's beautiful. It's actually on display.
Yeah.
So take a picture, take a look. And I love the little things that the design team built in. So for the N1, they put in Grogu and his little shift knob, and he's it's a new Grogu. He's tap on the glass. He's so cute. So
cheeky monkey Kiara behind the camera, my better half. She's a massive Grogu fan.
Are you now?
She does love the child.
Grogu reminds you of the child. You gotta love that.
It really does. So the panel today was really good, and actually a lot of my questions you've actually answered in the panel. So I was going to say Clone Wars. I should say the prequels. I wanted a lot more prequel stuff, and you announced in the panel that we are going to be focusing more on the prequels in 2024.
Yeah, a little mini beat,
So I wanted, my most wanted figure in the Black Series, for years I've been going on about this, is the Phantom Menace young Anakin. And, oh my goodness, he was shown today at the panel.
Yeah.
My next question was going to be Padme. I want Padme in different outfits. She must go through over 50 outfit changes in those first two films, and we've only ever had the white suit. But today you did show, you've read my mind, and you've shown more Padme. So very excited to see those.
What? We work to please.
And lots more to come then next year from the prequel trilogy.
Yeah. We're piloting a few things, and obviously we wanted to officially announce that is a beat for next year. And I'm glad that the first two characters that you spit out is ones that we are delivering. And fans, hopefully fans are excited about them as well. They're so
I think they will be. That Anakin I know in the Black Series has been the most wanted figure for a very long time. Now, something I've seen today in person is the Ghost. Now, it's not something I back because I'm only trying to do TVC in Return of the Jedi, but it is massive and it looks amazing. A really big success was the Haslab. Are we going to stick with TVC going forward for Haslab, or is there a chance of getting more Black Series Haslabs, or are they off the table for now?
Yeah, I mean, we can't talk about like what hasn't been revealed. We're always thinking about what Haslab means for us, for Star Wars and Hasbro. But it's good to know what the fans are reacting to, right? So like the fans are telling us that the Ghost was wanted. You know, the figures were wanted. They wanted those card bags. You know, all of that is information. And the fans really delivered. And we love that and we pay attention to that. And that's always something we focus on in terms of fan reaction.
So we need to let you know what we want out there, and then more chance of it getting made if we let you know.
Yeah, it's funny because at San Diego Comic Con we had a display case and it was empty, and people would joke like they're Haslabbing the Force or something like that, and fans would Photoshop what they want in there. We're paying attention. Some fans got it right. It was the Ghost.
Excellent.
But yeah, like we're paying attention and see what fans are asking for.
Well, I'd love a massive AT-AT, so I'm putting it out there right now. It would probably be the size of me, but I would love to see it. So, a concept. Is there any Marvel Legends do the Build-A-Figure concept? I know there's been droid factories and build a droid over the years. Is there any potential opportunity in Black Series going forward, maybe for Build-A-Figures or Build-A-Droids or anything like that?
Yeah,
potentially.
I mean, I guess nothing is like ever off the table fully, but I think we got a good thing going with what we have with the Black Series figures now, and we get requests on what figures to put out there, and there's different items and different entertainment within a wave, and we'd love to continue doing that for our fans.
Excellent. Ahsoka has been a really good show this year. I think somebody asked a question after the panel about Ahsoka in the white outfit from the end of the show. That's wanted. I know Thrawn would be a really wanted characters, and I've been asked specifically to ask about the Night Sisters and potentially a 3-pack. So, will there be more Ahsoka hopefully coming in 2024?
I mean, who knows?
Wait and see.
Wait and see. I mean, there was a lot of fans, even within the team, that like loved watching it, and explored a whole new world for us, bringing the Rebels back to the forefront, and Clone Wars, like with the Mortis gods and everything like that. So I think it's amazing entertainment that just adds to the wealth of entertainment that we can dig into. So who knows?
Excellent. TVC is known for world building, so there's some great play sets out there. But there's not a lot in the Black Series scale, so I'd like to ask about potentially any opportunity for smaller play sets or some just diorama pieces maybe in general for the Black Series. You've done the centerpiece collection before that were more like statues, but with the Black Series. So I use those in my collection as diorama pieces, but I would love to see a part of a corridor, just some sand for Tatooine, something just to add to that world building would be great to see.
I'll go to the beach and get you some sand. I will say we keep that in mind. We've done some like vehicles, for example, in the Black Series scale. So we are always exploring, you know, what the community wants. And I know the figures is really popular. The mural side art for Black Series is really popular. So anniversaries is also something we explore in Black Series. When it comes to like extra items, we've heard a couple things from fans. We've heard about accessories, we've heard about playsets, things like that. I think we just want to make sure that we're doing right and like make sure that whatever we're doing makes sense. So tell us more, let us know what you want to see, and you know, we'll listen.
One thing I have been told when I asked my questions out there was they would like to see some more hands in the Black Series offering. I know in some of the more deluxe releases, the recent Star Killer has got the hand options. Just a force push hand, something else in there. So potential of more hands, hopefully one day.
I hear a lot about hands. It's the force.
You must get a lot of this.
Yes, I get that a lot. I've been here since like a couple days, and like I get like give me some forcing. I would say, you know, we'll think about where offerings make sense. We actually today, the Padme had an alternate hand because of her 2 different weapons, and that her regular hand would not be able to grip the smaller Naboo pistol.
Yeah.
So we wanted to get that in there, and that made sense to add in there. So I know fans are asking for like these extra things, and we'll do what we can.
Excellent. So we've been heard, so that's the best thing that can happen, really, is getting the fans' voice out there, getting the opinions out there, to actually, hopefully, we can get those hands. So, what have I got on here? I have got Anakin needs a vehicle. So, we would love a pod racer.
I was going to say, what vehicle?
We would love a pod. We've got the right Anakin now. So, we've had some smaller Black Series vehicles in the past, from Luke's Sand Speeder and everything. So, I'm sure that would be a very, very popular item. So,
yeah. I mean, noted. It is a iconic moment with that little kid Anakin, and he is so cute. He looks so cute in a pod racer. So just let us know what fans are asking for, and vote and chat and keep talking. And
in the comments, everybody. Pod racer in the comments. I'll pass the comments on to Jing, and we'll see how we can do it.
J1, 2, 3, and 4 back to back asking for the pod racer.
And my final question then is, TVC, again known for world building. I found out in Return of the Jedi, the Jabba's Palace, I'm filling that up with background characters. But I know the Black Series fans out there are calling for background aliens, cantina aliens, aliens from Jabba's Palace. Is there any chance of more of those world building characters to come in the Black Series?
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Like, never say never in terms of what we're able to like put out there. There's so much entertainment to dig into, and we know that this year was the return of the Jedi anniversary. So there's a lot that we can look into in the future and put out what it makes sense. And for next year, what made sense was Anakin and Padme in Prequels. So stay tuned for more to come.
Right. Thank you very much for your time, Jing. It's been a great showing here at Comic Con. Please, of course, do comment, like, and subscribe for more coverage here from MCM, and I will see you later.